I think transparency is really important to ensure that we continue to build a trust with our stakeholders. And a highlight from this week's reading was we need to share what we can to prevent a story from being miscommunicated, taken out of context, or shared with inaccurate or selective details. And this was really, really important, especially last year when we were sending just an announcement and it was taken out of context, and parents were flooding our calls, our phone, our messages, our emails. And we quickly realized that we need to receive feedback on any announcement that we are sending before it's being sent, so that way no miscommunication can be taken out of context. An aha moment for me was the impact that AI will have in our education. I was glad to read that AI will allow struggling students, especially in those in less developed parts of the world, to have access to high quality, differentiated instructions and an affordable price from an early age. And I think I speak for a lot of us that we all work at low income schools, and we can definitely see a huge gap between our low income and high income students, in which a lot of them do not have the technology resources at home. Something that I'm very skeptical is the incorporation of all these new softwares that are happening. For example, holograms, virtual reality, now AIs. I'm very skeptical about this because I still don't think teachers are properly trained to use those resources. And I'm very worried that when those resources do come, teachers are going to be um, just put out there to figuring it out by themselves. And reading more on chapter 11 about a barrier, and that would be the impact of stress and school leadership turnover. I'm really worried that if teachers and leaders are not given the proper professional development, then they will end up just leaving the field within a year or two. And in the end, we all know that this has a negative impact in our students and community.